God of War is finally out on PC, and man does it look good. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Cloud Gaming Stream channel. Today we're having a look at God of War on PC on a maximum settings tier 4. Yes, a tier 4. This is actually an AMD rig, more on that in a second. But also we have a game key to give away, so stick around to find out how to get your hands on that. But just look at how well this is playing. We're getting over 60 frames per second most of the time on 1440p and ultra settings. Of course, there's no ray tracing or DLSS available on the AMD machines. However, Maximiser is running perfectly here, and I'm also connected via Moonlight. I'll let all that sink in for just a second. This is an AMD rig running Maximiser, their maximum settings custom client, and I'm connected via Moonlight at 1440p. Now just to top that off, I'm actually in the UK, so I'm connected to a Canadian rig here, which I should have over 100 millisecond ping, rendering this unplayable. However, as you can see here, it doesn't look unplayable at all, and in fact, apart from when you're on the desktop, even with a controller, oh, I forgot to mention I'm playing with a controller here, and also that Rumble is enabled, which really caught me by surprise initially. So here you can see that we're running the 6800 card and the 5800 processor, both running extremely well here. I had the Maximiser set in balance mode for this footage, and I did also try it in speed and quality, and I actually had a better experience in quality. But as you can see here, I had no real input latency in game. You do feel the latency a little bit on the desktop using the Moonlight client, but then you generally do anyway with Moonlight. A little bit more because of my latency, but if you are close to Canada or you have less than 100 millisecond ping to Canada, you are going to have an absolutely flawless experience here with maximum setting. I really am impressed with the tier 4 and the maximum settings Maximiser client. It really has come a long way. Now we do see some dips into the 50s in some of the cutscenes, and because of my latency there are the occasional stutters, so I'm not getting a full steady frame rate from the Maximiser client all of the time. Especially in some of those really heavy scenes we see a little bit of stutter. So to put things into perspective, here is it up against a RTX 3080. So the one on the right is actually the RTX 3080 on ultra settings with DLSS off at 1440p. And the one on the left is the tier 4 6800 XT. And as you can see, there's not a lot in it. There is a little bit smoother on the RTX 3080 side, as you can see here, full screen. We're getting over 100 frames per second most of the time locally, as you would expect with a 3080 at 1440p. And as we switch back to the 6800 in the same section, we see dips into the 60s, but still looking absolutely fantastic, and the Maximiser client there giving a little bit of stutter over that high ping connection. So to put things into perspective with the RTX 3080, when the 6800s become the dedicated tier 4s at $1 Canadian an hour, currently they are 75 cents an hour rolled into tier 3. And I have it on good authority that they are adding capacity very regularly on these, so do stop into their Discord, because you are going to want to be there for those announcements. Also, a huge shout out to Maximum Settings for letting us have a key for this game, and also providing one for us to give away. So if you want to check out the link in the description below, you can actually get your own copy of God of War on PC via Steam in our giveaway on Discord. So big shout out to Maximum Settings, and if you do go into their Discord, say CGX said hi. So as you can see, it does play absolutely fantastic on the tier 4. When this is dedicated rigs, these will be $1 Canadian an hour, as I said. And to put that into perspective, you could play 80 hours a month for over 4 years for the price of a 3080 gaming PC. Let us know in the comments below what you think of God of War and whether you are going to be diving into maximum settings anytime soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things cloud gaming, and we will see you next time.